Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've been on here, so I wanted to show that I got my lid finally. You guys can see it. It's kind of a glare from outside, but this came from Custom Acrylics. So anyway, I finally got my lid. It took about 3.5, 4 weeks. Unfortunately, when you get a custom-made lid, it's going to take a while, but I like it a lot better than the kind the Red Sea offered, kind of a do-it-yourself thing. So I know if I did it myself, I would have messed it up. So, and I did move my light over a little bit too, make it a little bit more, as you can see, a little bit more uniform on the tank, since I'm just going with 3 Ecotechs for now. But anyway, I really do like the lid. It fits really nice on the tank. It's nice and flush with, since it's a rimless aquarium. So, other than that, everything seems to be doing pretty good. My anemones have settled down. I have my little anemone island, which I had in my 80-gallon. So I replicated that. I did have to kind of bulk it up a little bit because one of the bigger rocks that were part of the island I had to move it to the other side of the tank. So anyway, so that's, but they've been staying put, so that's good. I always like that. It's hard to have wandering anemones. So other than that, everything is going really good on the aquarium. Let me go ahead and show you guys the sump. I did say that I do, and I'll probably do a little bit more on it later. So here's the sump right here, and it takes a little bit, unfortunately, with the Red Sea. As you can see right there is the Red Sea check valve, which I went ahead and left the stock one on there. I know a lot of people were buying gate valves and replacing it, but I didn't really want to go that route. I did opt for the felt filter socks. It came with the mesh filter socks, but they just didn't trap enough, stuff, so it didn't polish the water like I was used to on the Innovative Marine. Always had the felt filter socks. So then I have the filter cups there with my carbon in it. I have the Vario S6 pump on my tank, and I have it running at there's 5 speeds. I have it running at 4, and it seems plenty. And there's my big giant skimmer, and I have that in the back chamber. And that, if I decide to do a refugium, I am going to get some pods. I had a lot of pods growing in my SR80, so I am going to get some pods for it. And so I'll probably dump half the pods in there and half in the display tank. And there's my RO, and I have my, as you can see, I have my RO line running up from the basement. So when I need to fill that up, I can just, turn on the valve and let RO run into it, because unfortunately, as you can see, there's not a lot of room for the for you to take a jug or whatever and pour OR into the container. I wish it was bigger. It's only like 7.5 gallons, and you could go through that in 2 days. So that's the only one downside. But I like the sump. I mean, it's a 40-gallon sump, and it's a nice size. And I have 2 300-watt heaters in there. In this first chamber, and they seem to be going good. I keep my tank about 78 degrees. So, and I have that running on a controller, which I think I've shown you guys before. And the skimmer, I like the skimmer an awful lot too. So, I mean, it does a great job. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's kind of nasty looking at skimmers, but it seems to be doing a really good job. So, I like it. And again, here's my socks, and I opted, like I said, I bought the filter sock, the felt filter socks instead of the mesh ones. A lot of people like the mesh because they don't have to clean them as often. But I'm used to it on the SR80, so, and I like how it does a good job of polishing the water for you, and I do like that part of it. So, and then there's the back, where the pump is and everything. So, and then as you can see, when I do water change, I have this pump sitting back there, and that's what I hook on. You can see back in the back there, that white tubing. I just attach it to that, and it's running up from the basement. And I go ahead and I, marked, 10, 15, and 20 gallons on the sump when I did my first water change. And then I can just pump it out in the basement down a drain and pump up my salt water from the basement to do my water change. So that is basically it. I appreciate everybody's support on here, especially upgrading my tank. Everybody's so nice on YouTube, and I definitely appreciate it. And I definitely appreciate everybody subscribing and watching my videos, and I enjoy watching everyone else's reef tank progress. I definitely appreciate everybody. So thank you very much, guys, and thanks again for subscribing and for all the support and well wishes on getting my aquarium going. I definitely appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Happy reefing.